Right, here's a joke for you. A few years ago, there was a talent contest entitled "Stars in Their Eyes." It was slightly different from the normal talent contest, in as much as what the contestant had to imitate their heroes and look alike and sound alike them as much as possible. Anyway, it was hosted by none other than Matthew Kelly. And on one episode, he had a contestant on stage with him, and his name was Simon. So Matthew said to him, "Hello, Simon. Before you perform tonight, I understand that you've got a rather tragic story to relate to us." And Simon said, "Yes, I have, Matthew. What happened? A few years ago, I was travelling in a car with my uncle down this very, very twisty country road at night, and I rather felt that my uncle was perhaps going a little too fast for the conditions, but I didn't say anything. But anyway, my suspicions were borne out when shortly after a huge lorry came round the other side from the other direction on our side of the road and smashed straight into us. Head-on collision, absolute carnage. Well, the result was that my uncle was killed outright. There was just absolutely no hope for him at all. But fortunately, as it turned out for me, my legs had been completely crushed. But fortunately, as I said, my uncle's legs, although he was killed, his legs remained intact. So what the surgeons decided to do was to graft his legs onto my body, which they duly did. And as I said, this all happened a few years ago, and since then, the operation was successful. Since then, I've managed to get around quite well, a little bit wobbly, but to be expected. But here I am, and I'm sort of living proof of what took place. So anyway, Matthew Kelly said to Simon, "Well, that's very tragic and also very interesting. But tell us, Simon, who are you going to perform as tonight?" So Simon said, "Well, tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Simon and half uncle." Simon and half uncle. Oh, the worst comedians always laugh at their own jokes. Did you like that? Anyway, thank you. I've got to wait this time so that the lip sync catches up, because the last two times I recorded it, it's missed the punchline, which made me mad. Anyway, we'll see what happens this time. Just going to give it another 5-6 seconds. No, I'll give it another 10 seconds, that's right, yes. I like that joke. It always makes me laugh, no matter how many times I hear it. Simon and half uncle.